Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. How'd I end up alone? I'm not certain. The girls impolite in the club every night. Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. How'd I end up alone? I'm not certain. Girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you're Hollywood perfect.
Body in Harvard above me, I saw no shadow. I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard above me. Best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me for. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.
It's hard for me to let go, but I think that I'm finally feeling good again. So hard cause I loved you, but I'm finally feeling like myself. All of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing. I finally know how to live without hurting myself. I think that I am moving on cause I do feel less broken. I needed a sign, this is a sign that I'm healing. I'm finally healing from you. I'm finally healing from you. Mistakes, don't mean to come off hardy. I'm just an imperfect person in this imperfect world, but I'm learning my way under this maze that I'm running through. Now when I think of you, I'm falling to a picture of you. You leave me alive. And now when I think of you, I'm fine. And all of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing. I finally know how to live without hurting myself. I think that I am moving on cause I do feel less broken. I needed a sign, and this is the sign that I'm healing. I'm finally healing from you.
Can I ask you, was it something I did? Still I wonder, cause it isn't too clear. I don't want no trouble, tired of the lies. You found yourself another, heart as cold as ice. I'm trying to recover, do you even realize? I'm thinking everything you want. Can I ask you, was it something I did? Still I wonder, cause it isn't too clear. I don't want no trouble, tired of the lies. You found yourself another, heart as cold as ice. I'm trying to recover, do you even realize? I don't want no trouble, tired of the lies. You found yourself another, heart as cold as ice.
Sometimes I have to keep on breathing in. My lungs are filled with too much pain. All the shadows of the past that I'm so leaving, they held me in my sleepless nights. And I'm drowning in the noise like a free fall. Walking along my path for too long. Save myself from the visions in my mind. Save myself from the war I have to fight. And I can take it all away. All of my dreams are fading. Save myself from the visions in my mind.
Am I doing some formatting in the old spreadsheet?
Oh God.
There we go. Turn off that music. Perfect.
Why does it look
Yeah.
high visibility? Larry, what'd you do?
What do you mean? What did I do?
Did you throw some borders in the old
Click
spreadsheet?
on the next tab on the spreadsheet and look at
Oh
the
yeah,
images.
yeah. Okay. All right. So here's what happened. I I got a new screen. I was browsing Facebook Marketplace, and this guy had a 32-inch full HD screen for sale for like $100, right? And I'm like, awesome, I want one. Get there, and I'm like, hey man, I know you have multiple, blah blah blah, whatever. He's like, he ends up giving me two for $160.
What?
Yeah. And these
All right.
typically go for around $200, right? Each. Yeah, 259. Sorry, I'm being corrected by our resident editor.
Gotcha.
259 are what they regularly are. So I plug it in on for my Mac upstairs. Point of the story, I can't get the color grading just right. So some things are off white and I couldn't see the lines on the spreadsheet. So I'm like, why doesn't the spreadsheet have borders? So I just added the borders and I'm like, I don't know if they're normally this thick or not. So just
They're
randomly.
normally not there
Yeah.
at all.
They're normally a super light gray, but obviously-
Yeah. I couldn't remember if they were there or not. So my bad.
No, honestly, I couldn't care less. To be
It
was-
tricks my mind.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I felt like it didn't look right. I'm like, somebody will say something about it at some point.
So okay, here you go. Does that look funky on your screen?
That looks normal. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that is normal.
It looks normal because it is normal. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and start recording.
Yeah.
That's coolio.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, record. Yay.
Just like that. That's how it's done.
We'll go ahead and kick this bad boy off, and then we won't miss out any fun little things that we say at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yep.
Fam?
Yup.
All right, here we go. What is up, everybody? You have just tuned into the Tether Radio podcast, the only podcast keeping you from spiraling out into the infinite abyss. I'm your host, Daniel, and I'm joined, as always, by my lovely two co-hosts, Allie and Larry.
Yeah.
Man, I really miss the sound of that air horn.
Yeah.
Would be nice
gonna-
if like there was some kind of school break next week and
Yeah.
it just
You could,
happened
like,
to
come over,
yeah,
maybe.
and I just happened to not work the next day, so
Hey, do you know like what episode we're on? Because it's
317.
last week Yep. So you put 316 on the YouTube.
no, I put 317 purpose. I'm showing 317 here.
I have no idea. I don't even have YouTube.
On our live YouTube?
Yeah.
Send me a picture of it.
The
'Cause
template
this is the shirt I'm wearing right
the
now.
template that I am looking
I
at.
don't care about your template. I'm talking about
Oh, no.
what shows on our YouTube.
She's talking about the title of the thing that you
Yeah.
ran.
I'll show you right here. I'll take a
No,
picture.
I don't care. I'm saying it's not. Like, that's not what shows.
Well, no, this is what
Let's see.
this is what
This is 36 turn.
I
just
know.
put a picture to the chat.
Guys, I'm trying to explain something to you. This
I
is
don't care. This doesn't show right, man.
fine. Bring something up and then don't let me explain.
Well, so okay, I'm down to hear you out.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird.
Oh.
What
That's
did
really-
I want to hear you out?
Yeah, both. Both.
Yeah. Well, I bet your transition screen or whatever was correct, but maybe the title was wrong.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's okay.
I don't
I'm just
YouTube,
giving you hell, man. I'm sorry. It,
I-
it does not matter.
but
I
now I
don't-
know it's 317.
I don't know why it's doing that when like you see like that's where I have to put the episode information in order to start the stream. And it's on there correctly, so I don't know why it's throwing 316 in there.
I don't know. But it's 317. Woo!
Yay!
For those of you playing along at home and are super into like chronologically order numbers, numerically ordered numbers.
There's not two 316s. This is 316 part 2.
Mhm. Yeah.
Kidding.
I blame damn, who did I say I was going to start saying that about? Was it
Hoover?
Musk?
Hoover?
Who? No.
Oh.
Musk trucks. I was gonna say Obama. I thought we were still blaming Obama for stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I like to.
Yeah, I still do it, but like it's for trivial stuff. For something that really, for something that really gets on my nerves. Oh, I think it was Zuckerberg. Thank Zuckerberg. I think that's what. I think that's what we landed on.
That'll work. That'll work. Well, rock and roll, and welcome listeners to episode 317 of the Tether Radio podcast. Man, how are your all weeks going?
Oh, you're asking us. I thought you were asking the audience.
Yes. I don't know if there is an audience currently, so
there's always an audience when I'm around, buddy.
I think they've given up on us because we've consistently not started till like 7.
Oh
For
shit.
the past 15
Hey,
episodes.
to be fair, yes, it is fair of them. Also, technically, the stream does go live at 6:45 because that's whenever I throw the going live stream or going live screen. So technically,
Warming up. the fluff screen.
yeah, the fluffer screen. There you go.
That's funny.
Nothing. Yeah. Same shit, different day, bro. Nothing exciting to report over the weekend. I didn't do anything this weekend. I kind of just stayed at home, watched a lot of football. Yeah, but that's it for me. What about you, Big Cheese?
Dude, there's some weird stuff going on with the Roadcaster.
Why? What's it doing?
Oh, no, never mind. I guess because it's okay, so I'm plugged in the front of the Roadcaster, which I should have to have all of the monitor buttons on, correct?
Yeah.
To be hearing that.
Yes.
Every time that I try to turn a monitor button on, it turns off the front monitor thing.
That's weird.
The like output. I don't know. I'm not gonna fuck with it. I literally just looked down and I was like, I know I turned all those on.
I thought I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I thought the
can
front
hear
monitor
fine.
always produced, no matter if the channel was muted or not. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
It's been
I
a
don't
long
know. I remember I had to turn that on. I don't fucking know. I don't know how my shit works. I don't know what's going on.
You realize that when you really think about it, and I know this has nothing to do with what we're going to talk about, but the equipment that we're using, we got it pre-COVID. I know I got it like 18.
Yeah, I didn't get mine for at least it had to be a couple years after yours.
Yeah.
I want to say it was during COVID. It was either like 2020 or 2021.
So we're talking about like 4 or 5 years of, pretty constant use.
Yeah. Don't say that I need to sink more money into this godforsaken podcast. No, no, honestly, I think that it's I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah,
That's just some weird shit, to be honest. So.
I blame the no.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You got it.
There you go.
I blame the
You heard it here first. folks.
chemtrails.
Chemtrails,
Oh,
yeah.
fucking
There you go.
chemtrails.
Frickin' frogs.
No, honestly, they're turning
frogs.
the frogs gay and they're messing up the roadcasters. That's what they're doing. Those two things.
I heard the
so.
whole hurricane was planned.
Oh shit!
Dude.
For real?
by the gay frogs.
Dude, no, I saved the most ridiculous. There were like 3,000 comments on this TikTok about all So listen,
Oh my god.
you know the dock workers are striking right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Do you know why? It's because
No.
they can't stand hearing all these trafficked kids screaming in those containers.
Are you serious?
When I tell you how many people legit believe this online, when I tell you,
They can't stand hearing all the traffic.
I'm over here. I thought that was real. You saying
so
that?
many people that think that that's
Wow.
real. I need to send that to my friend.
See, you caught me because you said it so seriously that I was like, "Are
Well,
you
that's-
serious?"
These other people are serious.
Oh,
They
okay.
all believe it.
There. God.
You got me.
Fucking clown world.
God.
There's a shipping container like port or just a port. Sorry.
Yeah.
really right by where Diddy's houses are.
Oh
And
no!
so,
Of course,
go.
connecting the
Dude,
dots.
lube too.
Nah.
dude, like it's
The
so
lube,
deep.
the lube memes have been pretty funny.
The lube memes have been
Yeah.
funny. Until you
Bro.
realize how dark it really goes.
Yeah.
But
Show
yeah.
title lube meme.
Oh, that's actually not terrible.
What? How?
What?
What was he getting that like shipped? Because it's a lot. You know that you can't get that much at Costco.
No, I'd say, honestly, I always heard his parties were BYOL. So
For your but it's like straight from the manufacturer.
I'm sorry,
Had to be
what was it? His like freakers or something? What are they?
Freak offs.
Freak offs.
Freak
Oh,
offs,
it's
yeah.
so bad.
No, it is terrible. And like honestly, if the dude is guilty, then
Oh, you know he
fucking
is.
look at him. I'm not gonna hold my
way.
breath.
Oh,
kinda
he's so
thing.
guilty.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, my God, I feel like once you get a certain status
Mhm.
in Hollywood
Mhm.
or like music scene or whatever, that it's just like nothing. It's like since you basically have a fuck ton of money and all this stuff, and like it's like, well, what else is there? And then it's like you start going to these like fucking dark places, kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Damn, who was it that I was sorry, I was just listening to a podcast that said that exact same thing, and I'm trying to remember. Oh no. Sorry, it wasn't
the Tether Radio podcast.
No, it wasn't a podcast. It was a stand-up comedian that was talking about the whole situation, and he's like he was saying along the same lines as you got to realize what money does to people, and once you have that much, it's like I've already done everything here. Let's get freakier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So-
No, I don't know what you're saying.
No, no.
That's fucking insane.
No, but
They get
that's-
bored because
but
they
that's
you know.
that's the thing is because
Yeah, you don't have to rape people. What the
Hey,
fuck?
I agree. I agree.
Hang on. We are
It
not.
just sounds like you're like, well, it happens. You get bored.
No,
Like,
no,
it-
No, I'm talking about how
Not at
money
all.
influences the
It is-
I
change.
know you guys are not like that. Is why I'm like, what the fuck are you saying?
It's just like it's one of those things that it's like I mean if you have everything and like and then it's like power is the only
Yeah.
thing you want, and
Ugh.
that's how these like freaky fucking people view power. That it's like
Yeah.
power over people.
Ugh.
So.
Anyway,
I mean, I will be the first to agree that
It's
is
foul.
an
It's so
understatement.
foul. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, man, it's it is. It's some pretty foul shit.
Yeah.
And like all the people that basically have like came through his house or whatever, but
Mhm.
like they just talk about all these artists that like got to start with like
Yeah.
Puff Daddy or what the fuck is his name at this
He
point?
just goes by Diddy
Just
now.
go Diddy.
Diddy.
Yeah.
But I think
Okay.
they're just calling him his actual name, Sean Combs.
Sean Combs.
Yeah.
But you have to do it with the Sean Connery accent.
You know how bad you gotta fuck up,
Who was hosting the free? Oh, it was definitely Sean Combs.
dude. You know how bad you gotta fuck up in order for like news outlets to just completely forget your stage name, like not even call you by that anymore, just government name from.
I think that it's a
I think it's because he's changed his stage name like 6 times.
Yeah, that's probably a lot of that too.
yeah. They probably just don't know like
Like, what is he now?
They were never out here saying Orenthal Simpson. Like, he just went by OJ forever. He didn't change it up.
Oh, I thought he was just juice.
I mean,
Only when he's loose.
Only when he's loose, man.
I mean, there for a long time, I thought the Bronco was the killer. But anyway,
Common mistake.
God.
So, anyway, weeks.
yeah, I
Are you
talked
guys-
about
are you-
mine. We just
Are
kind
you
of
guys having them?
We had them.
breathing
Okay.
alive.
Okay, you remember a couple weeks ago when I said that I was thinking about doing an open mic night?
Huh?
I will not do that. Not in Knoxville. I might somewhere else.
Yeah.
The Knoxville comedy open mic night can suck so many dicks.
Why?
Because that's all they talk about.
What?
Oh, really?
I went to one last night. They hosted one at my usual hang, right?
Yeah.
It was so bad that literally everyone who was there that wasn't gonna get up went outside. And they were busy. They were
So-
busy.
That sucks.
So listen, let me just read you what all I texted Jordan to summarize. I said, bro, the open mic night was so bad. It was so foul and not remotely funny. Brewery won't ever host that shit again. The very first guy started with crowd work and that flopped. Okay, let me tell you what he did.
Okay.
He was like, does anybody here live in Hardin Valley? And one guy was like, yeah.
Sure.
And he's like, what road do you live on? And then he named a road. And the guy was like, that's Carnes.
What?
Like, it's Hardin Valley. He's like, no, that's Carnes. And so it was just like quiet. And then he was like, man, that was a joke. And the guy that he like pestered was like, it wasn't a good one. Like, it didn't make any sense. I don't know. And he's like, you should have run with it. And he's like, no. Like, what the fuck?
So now he's critiquing an audience member? For
Yeah.
God.
Your bit. Like, what?
Dude, my jokes sucked. You should have been better.
Yeah. Then he joked about Kamala Harris being dumb, but like also saying that she would shoot a motherfucker if somebody came into her house. And I can't tell if he thought that was
Wait,
cool or
what?
if he was a Trumper. I'm not sure. I really am not sure.
I don't
And
understand.
then I won't say the word because it was a slur, but he said that because his dad was Mexican, but he looks white, he called himself an undercover
What?
Mexican slur that starts with an S.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, first dude, and we're just throwing slurs, just right into the mic. We're slurring. Like,
I'll be honest.
I feel like that would probably be pretty common with open mic night. I mean, not the slurs, but just the
Racial-
people getting up.
Very racial.
terrible.
The people
A
getting up
racial
there and being
undertone.
like, dude, I got this.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just like,
He also-
fucking don't got it. What?
Then he said he feels really powerful busting in a white woman because he's ruining her pure bloodline and she doesn't know it.
I'm sorry, what?
This was all the first guy in like.
Is this your
3
average
minute
Redditor
video.
goes to open mic night?
Yes.
Right?
So
That's
as
totally
these-
what it sounds
As these
like.
guys were rolling in, we
Did
were
he have a neck
like,
beard?
they all did. The way they were rolling in, and I was like, this is an incel convention. This is no. I swear to God, that if I had said, because my friends were trying to get me to do it,
Yeah.
and I was like, no. And this first guy goes, and I was like, if I was
Nope.
gonna do it, if I had paid to get up there, it was free. But if I had
Yeah.
paid and that guy went, I'd be like, I'm not sharing a stage after that. Like, ain't no way.
Dude.
And then
I
another.
mean, there's no
guy-
way you could do worse than you
That's
know.
a good point.
But
There's
I
only
don't
one
wanna
way
be
to go.
associated
All you
with-
would do is just talk
Yeah.
shit and roast that guy the entire time. That's all you had to do.
Well, then
Wow, can we go ahead and get another round of applause for the guy that just walked off the
This
stage?
fucking guy
Hopefully he'll never come
you
back.
could tell that would be the kind of guy that would like wait and try to like,
fight you
like,
over it.
fight me in the parking lot about it.
He does. He waits for you in the parking lot. He's like, no. I don't want to fight you. I want you to hear my second song.
Okay, so then a woman went and she was so quiet and I couldn't hear her, but I'm sure it wasn't good. But then another guy went and he joked about I-40 collapsing the other day. And he was like, I'm from North Carolina, but like, man, I knew Tennessee had crazy potholes. I didn't know they were this bad. People are dying, dog. Like, why are you joking about this flood right now? Like, what?
Wow.
Every single person went outside. And then after that, one of the guys working came out and told us that a guy started his set by saying, have any of you ever drunk your own jizz out of your flashlight?
I mean, like, so literally all these guys came out and just thought that they were gonna get like shock laughs.
Yes.
And that was all it was.
But it just fell flat because they weren't on fucking
It's not even-
4chan.
yeah.
Like,
They weren't on
so
It's
bad.
4chan. Look, okay.
So as any of us would go back in to like get a drink or like go to the bathroom or anything, everybody working there was like, holy fucking shit, you guys. And we were like, no, we know. They're like, can you hear? The guy hosting it goes, can you guys hear out here? We go, no, that's why we moved out here. And he was like, oh, you just missed this guy. And I go, missed is not the word.
God.
Like, I'm not, no one wants this, dude.
Oh,
Seriously,
That's
when I
sounds
left,
the
the manager was
worst.
working and he was so mad he couldn't hardly speak. I was like, you okay, man? He's like, I'm fucking pissed. But two of the guys were still there and they were right there. I was like, I can't wait to talk to you about
I
this
was-
sometime.
I was
Yeah.
just
They
about to ask.
all already, like a lot of people had been
Yeah.
working because they had a bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Everybody had texted the owner and was like, not ever again.
This isn't it, dude. I was just about to ask you, like, how after bombing one, were they like conscious to the realization that they bombed really bad, and two,
I don't think so.
did they stick
because
around?
They're the regular guys who go do this open mic night around town.
Oh, they like follow it.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, man, if I could just do it, 500-600 more times.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like my rap career, bro. It's
One of these times.
one of these days.
He's gonna be in the audience.
I just need the right person.
Did he?
Yeah. I just need the right person to get me in front of
He's
Diddy.
just gonna be rubbing lube all over his hands. He's like, oh yeah, this is gonna hit.
Oh man.
Man, but it was just we seriously when the first guy was going, I was like, does anybody have one of those long shepherd hooks that you can just pull this guy away with?
Now that's comedy.
I
Right.
don't remember. I heard other things that had been said, but like they all drinking your own jizz is up there.
Yeah, that's
I feel like
weird.
that summarizes a lot.
I feel like
So-
you need to be like an established comedian with like a hefty following for you to get away with jokes like that. You don't just go into a brewery on a Tuesday and
Yeah.
throw that out.
And you don't just start with that either. Like maybe that's a thing that like you somehow work your jokes up to.
No, like you have to be known
It's like,
for
honestly,
that.
I don't know how to pivot to this next joke, but has anybody ever drank their own jizz out of their flashlight?
Yeah.
Imagine he's like,
like,
well,
wait,
Joe
what?
Gaffigan's got that thing where he says like Pop Tarts or whatever. What's he say? What does he say?
I have
No, it's not Pop Tarts. What is it?
I don't know.
fuck.
I can hear it, but I don't
Oh my
remember the word.
god, Hot Pockets. It's Hot,
Hot
Pockets.
Pocket?
Hot Pocket.
Yeah,
It's like
but,
maybe I can be the guy that's like
Yeah.
drinking jizz from my flashlight.
but see, that's the thing. It's like you have to be known for that type of material.
Yeah.
You can't just be a random dude that no one knows.
No.
Well, I have to say that first of all, I'm trying to get us away from open mic night.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
I just don't know if I can hear anything about drinking jizz
No.
anymore. So,
You had
I-
enough of that
I
over the weekend.
Exactly. But I actually decided to do something during the week last night.
What?
I got invited out.
Imagine if it was open mic night.
Yeah, I went to my- you might have heard-
And you didn't know he was there.
Oh my god, that would have been. Oh my god,
And-
that would have been hilarious.
God.
Wow. No, I ended up at Schultzbrow.
Hmm?
I
Yeah.
drove over to a buddy's house, and then he drove us both down to Schultzbrow, and we got to watch a fucking polka band play for a little bit and
That's
have
fun.
some beers. So,
That's fun.
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Like it was, and like honestly, I think we were both home by like I don't know,
8.
8:45.
Yeah, I called
like
it.
yeah, dude. Like, literally, I went over to his house at like 4:30. We were down at Schultzbrow around 5, had like 2 or 3 beers, and then we were like, it's about that time, you know? But the other adventure that I've been going on that I was telling Allie about prior to the show, I did a foot peel. And holy
I've been
shit.
curious. Allie, I almost forgot that we were on a platform that anyone can watch, and
Okay.
What? Okay.
Oh boy.
I've been wanting to try one out. I just about splurred out. I believe that I've heard good results from Allie before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done them. They're cool.
But I about said that in a way that sounded like, we were just talking in public. Like, hey, remember that one time you peeled your feet? Yeah. No.
Dude, look at this. You ready?
Text it to him so he can really
yeah.
say.
That's a good
Okay,
point. I don't know.
this is weird. I
is.
don't have a foot fetish whatsoever. I hate feet, as we all know.
Yep.
I just got you rock hard.
That is so satisfying to like.
Yes.
I just want to peel it off.
Yeah, you do.
But you're not supposed to,
Yeah,
supposedly.
you're supposed to just let it run.
No,
Yeah, like
But-
you're not supposed to pick at it, and it's
Fuck.
the worst feeling to
It
not
is.
pick at it.
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah, so check that out, Larry. I just sent it to you. But literally, it said that it was supposed to take like 4 to 6 days for it to start peeling. Took definitely like right at 7 at like a little spot on my foot. started peeling or whatever. And I was like, oh, this didn't work or whatever. I get up the next day and like my feet are sloughing off.
Like, I didn't fall asleep with socks on. What's going on?
yeah. But no, dude, I've been having to wear socks. I told Allie because I don't want like a big piece to flake off and then I suffocate on it or something.
Could you imagine just leaving a trail of your dead foot skin?
Dude, literally, I had to vacuum our house today because I didn't want to wear socks all fucking day, and I was just sloughing off skin everywhere.
Yup.
Like it was so.
It's like a shedding dog, dude.
Yeah, it's foul. But I do have to say, and even like my feet in a couple spots are actually like kind of tender. Cause
yeah, and that's why they're like, you don't want to peel it because they'll be like even more tender.
So I've been trying to not peel it as much as I can, but then sometimes like a piece literally that's like half the palm of my hand will just be like flapping in the wind, and I'm like, dude, I can let me cut that motherfucker off. Something like it is just like it's way too big to like shove into a sock or something, So
you feel up, you're like, do I need to mail this to somebody? Like, this is a good piece.
Yeah, seriously.
You'd be a terror. Damn.
What?
You'd be a terrible iguana.
Yeah, I would. I would be the worst iguana. But all right. So I was trying to think of anything else that we're just still dealing with fiscal year end. Nobody's sleeping well here at our house. Tensions are high. We can't wait for the close of this week just because we don't have a heck of a lot going on this weekend, and it's just been a very, very busy past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're making it, and everything's good to go. So
Okay, I have a little word game.
oh yeah,
Because I love vanity plates and I cannot get them out of my head. I have to figure out what the fuck they mean.
I like this.
And I saw one on the way here and I can't figure out what it means.
Okay.
So it's DGLFR.
No, you're gonna. I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
I'll text it to our group too.
GLFR.
Yeah. No like spaces between anything, just
All
those.
caps.
Well, it's a lot of license plates. So
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Hey man, I'm sleep deprived. DGLFR.
Dog life.
Dog lover, but
Dog
it
lover?
would be a V, not an F.
Yeah. Oh, Diggler for real.
What about
Diddy did it.
Be like, it might just be like a guy with a D name and he's a golfer. Like it might just be like
The golfer.
or something.
The
Like,
golfer.
ugh,
Yeah,
Ah.
boring.
D
That's
golfer.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. Okay. You will think this is a joke, and I swear to God, it's not. This guy lived in my old neighborhood, and it was. I'm sending this in the chat too.
Okay.
It was T, the letter T, like for time, right? T, 9.
What? No. I don't like this.
This was the letter T 6 times, and then a 9.
Times.
Nine.
Yeah.
69.
Oh.
Swear on my life, he
that's
lived in
pretty
my old
funny.
neighborhood, and when I
Wow.
figured it out, I lost my shit.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, dude.
Like I want to
Respect
buy
for
you
that.
a fruit basket or something.
Dude, that
Like,
is-
that is a good pull.
That
I got
is
some, yeah.
the
I got some
level
respect
of
for that guy.
creativity that I just want to achieve at any point.
Well, and I mean, there's stuff that they'll say no to, like if they realize.
Yeah, but that
If you just tried to get one that said like porn, they would be like, no.
I'm gonna get one that says hub.
Tits.
Well, so they told me that tits wasn't available because somebody else already had it.
That's fine. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met this dude and he bought me a vanity plate. It's weird.
Yeah.
Wait. That guy texted me out of the blue over the weekend, and it was just a YouTube link.
To what?
No, to a 10-minute long Bill Maher video. I
Nuh-uh.
was like,
Wait, what?
I'm not watching a 10-minute long video. From,
You have to.
Jesus Christ, dude! Like, you gotta give me a timestamp or anything to go by, or even a winky face emoji or so. I almost replied and was like, "Is this for me? Lose my number."
Dude.
I've only not blocked him because he's Android and he wouldn't know if he was blocked, and because that way I get to see if he sends me weird shit.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, he's creating material for the podcast.
I wonder if he will eventually come across this. And
I don't give a fuck.
Hopefully.
Let him.
We could do it with another listener.
I
All right. Well, does anybody have anything else up before we figure out who the asshole is?
no, ma'am.
Nah.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. I'm good.
All right. Well.
Oh shit, that's
Larry,
my cue. Oh.
Yeah. Let's talk about it, bro.
Okay, so am I the asshole for not helping out when I was a guest at my in-laws?
Probably.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna say yeah.
Probably a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I also
Lukewarm, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I'm just okay. Yeah. Let's take it away, dude.
Okay. So I have this theory.
Okay. Yeah. He's an asshole already.
Maybe faulty. That when one hosts a dinner party, the host or hosts does everything and the guests relax. Whenever I have guests over, I don't want them helping me set the table or doing the dishes. I want them having fun and drinking and enjoying. I was recently at my in-laws. My mother-in-law cooked up a storm and was frantically running in and out of the kitchen with various dishes, etc. I ate, took my plate to the kitchen, rinsed it off. Then I saw my father-in-law sitting watching the game on TV, so I sat with him and chatted, sipping wine. When we got home, my husband was really upset. I did not help his mom bring out the dishes or clean up after dinner. I was surprised and said I am the guest. When she is over our house, I don't ask her. He said, quote, "But she always offers. You should have offered." I said, "But I don't feel like doing housework when I'm a guest at someone's house. I don't really like cooking and usually order takeout when I have guests." My husband said, "This is not some stranger. This is family. You didn't see how tired my mom was. Everyone was helping, and you just sat there and drank like a spoiled princess."
Ooh.
Wow.
He likes to bring that up because I am an only child and maybe I'm a little spoiled. When I brought up his father and how the father was not helping, he got even angrier. So I don't know, maybe I'm in the wrong here, but I don't want to be handling dishes and stuff when I'm tipsy. Ages for those who are interested. Me and my husband are 45, so 45 female, 45 male. Mother and father-in-law are both 70. Edit, people asking if husband helped. Yes, he did, but he just needed to carry plates from the table to the kitchen. Women were expected to help prep the food, and I'm not great at cutting food or cooking.
I mean, I feel like honestly, this lady does seem like a spoiled princess, to be perfectly candid with you. I mean,
But the husband didn't do shit either.
well, no, I would agree. I would think that he needs to do shit also. It's just,
How's he gonna fuss at her? Like,
well, so this is my main issue with this is the fact that it's like, okay, you view yourself as a guest at your in-laws' house. Like, I mean, yes, you're a guest, but like,
yeah.
I mean, maybe that's just me, but I would have fucking been helping. Period.
Here's what's interesting about this, because they provide an update and it's kind of leaning, my opinion, more towards the, okay, you're just looking for reasons not to help. Update. Thanks for the comments. I am a bit spoiled and a bit of a princess now that I realize. Can I offer to help but put up boundaries? like I don't like prepping food. I can carry stuff to and from the kitchen. Like one time my mother-in-law asked me to cut vegetables and it was very difficult. And I could hear she was getting a little frustrated and said, "It's okay. I'll do it myself."
I mean, this lady just seems like somebody that it's like, well, I'm not going to put a hell of a lot of effort into it so that you can tell me to like,
Yeah,
not worry about
I can
it
see
kind of
both
thing.
sides. Like I can understand like not wanting to have guests feel obligated to help because, you know, you're inviting them to come over and whatnot. But I personally would offer like, hey, is there anything that I can help with? Can I bring something? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess I just view being in-laws. I don't view myself as like, well, hell, I barely have in-laws at this point, but so I'm probably not the best of people to opine on this. But when they were speaking to me, I mean, like most of the time I was doing the cooking or like helping do something. I mean, like we went over and like canned soup or like, I mean, everybody was helping kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
She says further down that it is very much a like the husband and his brother do help, but they don't do like they just carry a couple plates and then they go hang out in the living room. Like all the men do that. And she was like, okay, well, I'm just being a little spiteful, I guess. I'm just gonna go sit with the dudes. And that was part of it because it's like the women are expected to like be in the kitchen. And I'm like, well, sucks for you guys for feeling that way. Like,
I totally agree that it's like, okay.
but I mean, that's how my family is. Like, it's all the women running around frantic, trying to get everything ready.
Yeah.
While the men do fuck all. And I'm like,
God, you got to hang out with us more.
Yeah.
It's me
Yeah.
by myself running around like a fucking chicken with its head cut off.
Yeah.
Like literally, I went over to my parents' house to watch football, and now granted, I did want to try a new meatball recipe thing.
Yeah.
So that was kind of on me. But it ended up me watching like 10 minutes of football and being in the kitchen the rest of the time. So.
What sucks is I always offer, I'm like, can I help? Can I do anything? And like, they're all set in their ways. Like they've got their certain things that they do.
Yeah.
And you're just in the way. So like, I can't, but if I don't offer, I'm
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, but I know you won't let me do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
not
I
a damn
dig.
thing.
That makes sense. And especially if the mother-in-law is like that it's like, oh well, you're not preparing the crudité.
You want to help, but you can't dice a fucking onion. Like,
Yeah. I'll
Oh my
offer
God.
one
I
time.
would be at home obsessively dicing vegetables to get
Yeah.
better at it.
That's me, dude. It's like just so that I can fucking hold it over them and be like, no, my shit is more uniformly diced.
Do you want
than
it
your-"
diced or julienne?
Yeah, exactly.
You bring in a what's it called, a caliper, and like
seriously. It's like, hang on, what kind of air range are we going? You know, 10%, is that too much? You know. Oh man, yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people are kind of the dudes probably should have been helping out more. I would have at least offered. I mean, because the mother-in-law probably seems like she wouldn't even said much about helping.
that's where I stand. I because I would personally offer once and say, you know, do you need me to do anything? No? Okay, well, if you do, let me know.
Yeah,
After that,
I'm gonna be in the room with my hand down my pants watching
after
the game.
after that, it's on you, big dog. I offered. I told you, let me know if you need something. Like, I sincerely mean that.
Yeah.
That's
Well, and that's all you can do, man. Yeah, that's all you can
I'm not
do.
going to sit there and continuously ask you, are you sure? Are you sure? No, like, I'm going to ask you and that's it. So.
Jeez. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she the asshole.
It's complicated because it's
Yeah.
like a lot of families are set in their ways, and you still have to fucking offer, but it's still like it sucks. It's like, okay, well, there's 8 men doing nothing in the living room, and 8 women already frantically in this one small kitchen, and I'm gonna be in the way. but I still have to offer. And then you don't actually want my help. You just want me to offer.
Yeah.
And another thing to take
It's
into
the
consider,
dog and pony shit.
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah.
like another thing to take into consideration is like, is this the type of family that expects you to be able to read everybody's mind? Like, you may not know, right? So it's like, no. Everybody knows that this is how you approach her for her to accept your help, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up.
God, that makes me think of the mom on The Bear.
Oh God.
Kinda, right?
Yes.
Kind of like that.
That one episode was I felt like I needed to turn into a dude watching the end of like a stressful football playoff game and just be standing there with like hands on my hips, be like, fuck, watching that episode.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. I know, absolutely. It was like fucking anxiety, like hardcore.
Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
You hadn't seen The Bear?
No, I started it and then I canceled my Hulu. And then when I got Hulu again, I just never started it again.
Oh man, it's good.
Yeah, like that was like probably one of the better shows that I've seen in the past few years.
I really like it.
I have not seen the latest season though. Have you finished all of it?
Yeah.
Is it pretty solid?
Yeah.
Stays good.
Wait, is there a third season?
I think there's a
Oh
third
no,
season.
I'm stupid. I was talking about the second season. Is
I thought there was. I thought it came out semi recently.
God damn it. It came out in June.
What?
Did none of my coworkers watch it? We all went.
I just saw the memes about
Are
it.
we all stupid?
They just been gaslighting you. See how long it takes you to realize that there's another season.
Like, we can't wait till the third season comes out.
Oh no, they have a whole separate. They have a whole separate chat. You know, they're like, I wonder how long it's gonna take.
Man.
What's the over under on when she's gonna find out?
I'm
Yeah.
calling them all out tomorrow.
Yeah,
We're all
tomorrow be
fighting.
like, guys, what's up? No one. What?
Like, oh, you guys watched there? You guys made your own group chat without me?
I see.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck
do
you.
that
You're
well.
cool. And fuck you.
We will have a separate spin-off group chat if like everybody has finished a show that we're all watching except like
that's
one
funny.
or two people haven't and we don't want to spoil it for them. We'll have like an offshoot just to
That's funny, dude.
it's ridiculous.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I have a sort of would you rather
Okay.
that I was listening to a podcast on the way over here and they were talking about it's that relationship podcast that people write in and they give them like actual advice.
Oh, yeah.
Called Boyfriend Material. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
It cracks me up. They're talking about one person wrote in and she said, I am like a skinny white girl and my boyfriend and I decided that it would be like a bonding experience to show each other our like porn watch history, like what we're into.
Alright.
I'm like, girl, no.
Wait. How did she describe it? A what experience? A funny?
Like just bonding,
bonding
like just
A
something to,
bonding.
like a way to get close or whatever.
Wait,
or see
bonding or
what
bondage?
I don't know, man. I'm just
Dude,
saying.
there are a lot of hurt feelings in the fucking search history. I'm telling you, you don't want to go
She
in there.
said that like everything that he watches, and there's the hosts of this are two men and a lesbian, and the lesbian's like, say it's big booty Latinas, say it's all big booty Latinas, please say, and it is. That's all he wants is
Really?
big penis.
Oh my god.
And the girl is like a skinny, no butt white girl, and she's like, should I like? Is that weird? Should that worry me?
Oh my god.
So
Hurt
where my
feelings, bro.
question-
Yeah,
where my
yeah.
question comes in
Yeah.
is if the search history all is a specific type that's not at all like you, or is it weirder if the search history all looks just like you?
I feel like the latter personally.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
Yeah.
and this is just my own thinking, that it's like the porn world is a fantasy world.
Yeah, it's
Right.
yeah.
And so it's like, dude, it's a step away from like Knights and Dragons kind of shit.
Okay, here's my opinion, and piggybacking off of that is you want to know somebody like at their darkest worst. Look at what they, However,
Look at what they crank.
Yeah.
Dude.
if they dedicate time to methodically make an algorithm of a feed that resembles one particular person, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I would agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
plus variety's the spice of life, man. Don't
Sometimes-
pigeonhole yourself like that.
Sometimes you're like,
Who's always
whoa.
getting on here and watching this one specific look of a person?
Yeah.
Like, regardless of
Big
what
booty
kind.
Latinas. That's hilarious.
Like, I get curious sometimes. I'm like, oh, that's weird. I wonder what this is about.
Yeah.
It's usually like, what are they called? Parodies.
Wait, porn parody?
Yeah. Dude, those things are funny as hell.
I have no idea what that even is.
So they'll take a real movie and make a parody out of it.
Oh, okay, okay.
No.
That's
Yeah.
funny, dude. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
and this is on porn sites?
Yes, they're
Like, is this for like literal like entertainment or like?
yeah.
what-
There's
what
a there's a
purpose is
Scooby
this serving at this point?
there's a Scooby Doo one. There's
No. Absolutely.
That's
not.
weird.
This is weird.
there's a Star Wars,
Shaggy-
obviously.
Shaggy and Velma.
Pirates of the
Three-way.
Emphasis on Shaggy.
Pirates of the Caribbean has a big one. That has
So
a parody.
It's more like dress up kind of stuff.
Oh, it's like the whole scenario. Like they don't go.
Dora the Explorer. And
They don't go.
Boo.
Yeah, they don't go scene for scene copying the movie, but it's like it has a storyline. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I guess it would be role playing. Really.
Damn.
I don't know.
That's. I don't know.
You guys are learning a lot about me today.
I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Well, so okay, Larry, what is your? So you agree that it like the weirder thing would be?
Oh yeah, to
something
focus
that's,
on
like, very
one. Yeah.
similar to
Mhm.
like a person.
They
Yeah.
were joking how funny it would be if hers was the same and it was like light brown hair, like video game nerd. She's searching. Like, she's specifically looking for his type.
Yeah. That's amazing, dude.
God.
Oh my god. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get into the old meat and potatoes of episode 317. Let's see. Let me talk about this tiny town that got slammed by Helene that could massively disrupt the tech industry. Did you? I know that you.
I just saw a headline of it and moused over and saw it was the same city, so I just like linked it in case you wanted that one too.
Got you. So I thought this was actually this is pretty neat, to be honest with you, but obviously not neat in the sense that
Sure,
it was
no.
absolutely destroyed recently.
It's neat in its own context.
Well, it's neat because I didn't realize that it existed
Yeah.
for this reason, kind of thing. So, a tiny town in North Carolina that's just been devastated by Hurricane Helene could end up severely disrupting the global supply chain for microchips and solar panels. Nestled in the Appalachian Mountains, the community of Spruce Pine, which I love that. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know why, I just like that name.
It sounds like a Pokemon town.
It does. It totally does. Population.
Fucking does.
Cerulean City. I'm on my way to Spruce Pine. Yeah.
Damn it! All right, what would be the dominating Pokemon
Oh.
type in that? Like,
It
I'm
has to
imagining
be, like-
grass
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna
it'd
be
have to be
Okay,
grass,
grass
right?
type. Okay.
Grass or tree or something like that.
or water. Now,
Oh,
too
yeah.
soon.
Oh God,
Too
too
soon.
soon.
Too soon.
Fuck. Sorry, guys.
So,
Sorry.
Population 2194. It's known for its hiking, local artists, and is America's sole source of high purity quartz.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought so also. Helene dumped more than 2 feet of rain on the town, destroyed 2 fucking feet of rain.
That's a lot, dude.
God.
That is an insane.
Yeah.
Like, an inch of rain in like a couple days is a decent bit of rain.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Like, but oh my god, that's wild. So yeah, dumped 2 feet of rain on the town, destroying roads, shops, and cutting power and water. But its reach will likely be felt far beyond the small community. Semiconductors are the brains of every computer chip-enabled device, and solar panels are a key part of the global push to combat climate change. To make both semiconductors and solar panels, companies need crucibles and other equipment that both can withstand extraordinarily high heat and be kept absolutely clean. One material fits the bill: quartz, pure quartz.
Mm.
Bond. James Bond.
Shh, Connery.
Yeah, Fontaine
Sean Connery.
that's
Quartz,
awesome.
pure quartz.
So Conway, let's see.
Statham.
Conway's wait, who's who the hell
Jason
is
Statham.
Conway? Oh, I skipped. As
Conway
far as we know,
Twitty?
Conway Twitty is
Conway Twitty enters the
Twitty
chat.
City. Oh my god.
Wait, did you say Twitty City?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
like Dollywood, but for Conway Twitty.
hilarious. Show title, Twitty
That's
City.
the thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a real
I didn't
thing.
know that. Okay.
I mean, it was.
Shit, my bad.
I mean, I think it probably went out with Conway Twitty's.
It's quite smaller than Dollywood.
I don't know much about Conway Twitty except
No,
for
because then also people call Dollywood Titty City.
show title,
That's
Titty
funny.
City.
I'm still mad, even though I never knew it under this name. I'm pissed that she changed the name to Dollywood from Silver Dollar City because I feel like
Yeah.
Silver Dollar City is a really cool name.
It is. It is.
But anywho, as far as we know, there's only a few places in the world that have ultra high quality quartz, according to Ed Conway.
Damn it, Twitty.
We're on loop.
That's funny. My God. And this dude's the author of Material World, the 6 raw materials that shape modern civilization. I bet that is the driest fucking
God.
read.
Hold on.
Holy moly.
Material World. Is their slogan that the material that what'd you say?
And I'm a material girl.
It's a book.
Oh, it's a book?
It's a
Larry.
book,
Oh, my
yeah.
bad. Okay.
Do you think it was?
Company.
Oh.
Normally companies don't have subtitles.
I guess
The
I should
other-
open the article.
I'm kidding.
The 6 raw materials are sand, salt, iron, copper, oil, and lithium. I'm glad that was just a Google search away.
Thank God I don't have to read
I
the
needed to
Material
know.
World. So spruce pine has far and away the largest amount and the highest quality. Conway says without super pure quartz for the crucibles, which can often be used only a single time, it would be impossible to produce most semiconductors. And this, I thought this was a fucking wild number. According to an annual report from
TechSet,
TechSet,
I guess.
a market research firm, quartz equipment is a $2.12 billion industry, which is just, which honestly, I mean, I guess that makes a lot of sense. I mean, think about how much technology there is in the world,
Yeah.
like, you know. But yeah, dude. So they basically went on to talk about how, like, holy shit, they got 24.12 inches of rain from Helene, according to the National Weather Service. Just absolutely wrecked their downtown and everything. They said that the awnings were flooded. It's flooded up to the awnings about 10 feet.
God.
Like, I mean, dude, that is just absolutely insane to me. They did say that basically there are some other suppliers. They mentioned one in Antwerp, Belgium, and or I'm sorry, yeah, that Antwerp, Belgium. There was one, and there was another place. Where the hell was that? I can't remember off the top of my head, and I can't find it real quick, like, But anyway, China, I think there's a place in China which I feel like we need to be,
Yeah.
we need to probably not be relying super heavily on China these
Hey,
days.
China just seems to have the perfect land for literally everything that.
Yeah, they just have access to everything.
How many oil fields do you have, China? That's all it's going to take for the U.S. to be interested.
Yeah, right. But yeah, man. So they basically also said that as long as they can get production and stuff back to remotely back to where it's supposed to be within like 2 to 4 weeks ish, then, which I don't think that's gonna fucking happen. I don't think they said 2 to 4. They said weeks. But like, I mean, fuck, man. Like 2 feet of water. Like what? but they said that there are places that they can fall back on as secondary and tertiary like sources for the quartz stuff, but like it's not as pure. There's not as much there. It would be difficult to like whatever reroute like the
Supply chain.
the supply chain. Thank you. But I don't know. I guess we'll see in the coming months whether or not this actually does have a bearing on that stuff. So
Now, this is a serious question, and it's probably a dumb question, but when it comes to flooding this size in a town, you know, in this area, I understand like coastal cities, but
yeah,
they just have to wait until the water just
where it go, yeah,
dries itself out, right? Like move somewhere, or
I mean, honestly, I don't know. That's actually a really good point
Like,
because I mean, once
you
the
don't
ground's
direct it anywhere,
saturated-
right?
Yeah, once the ground's saturated so much,
I mean, you could direct it. It would depend on where it's at and what's around it and stuff. Like I was just watching a thing about some city in either East Tennessee or Western North Carolina that they like drained their lake because like they knew all this rain was coming to try to like prevent some flooding.
Okay.
And then people were like, okay, but how do you drain a lake? And it was like,
Yeah.
well, it like runs off into a river, so they just like opened that
Yeah.
levee or dam or whatever that was to like
Gotcha.
let kind of like how they like raise and lower the lake levels here like in the seasons, but more dramatically.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about like the parts of town where they're significantly far away from the nearest water source, you know? So
Right,
I guess you got to start close to the water source and just let it run, baby. I don't know.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Yeah,
I
it's
think
gonna be a mess.
so many of us have what sound like really dumb questions because we've just never
Yeah.
seen this kind of flooding in like
You're-
these
we're
certain
scared to
towns.
ask at this point.
Yeah, you're like, I get how like the coast could get fucked up. That makes sense
Yeah.
to me, but like when Asheville's in the mountains.
Well, it's like,
How do
dude,
we empty the bowl? I don't understand.
I live in Tennessee because I don't want to deal with hurricanes. what the hell happened here?
I've seen so many bad takes, people being like, "Oh, well, those people should have evacuated." And it's like they
To
weren't
where?
to.
Yeah.
People-
Plus,
not
nobody
everywhere
was
can.
expecting that shit.
Not everywhere
Well, yeah,
can.
exactly.
Dude, not too long ago. I mean, not, you know, Gatlinburg is not far from there, and the fires there that happened a few years ago.
Yeah,
You know, it's like,
that's wild, man. Yeah. Huh. That's pretty much all I got on that one. It's just, you know, it's them trying to get their stuff, their production back, and all that jazz. So I don't know. I guess we'll keep a finger on the pulse and see if anything comes of it. So
I want to rant about mukbangs, which I swore
Yes.
was pronounced mukbang,
I don't know, is it mukbang?
but it's mukbang, and I hate that. But I hate them.
Dude, I'm with you.
One came up on my TikTok today. It was an ad. It was an ad for DoorDash. And it was a girl that was like, she had ordered like Wingstop through DoorDash and was just like dipping boneless wings into just like
buckets.
puddles,
Yeah.
buckets of ranch,
Yeah.
and then like eating it and just getting it all over her. And I like held down on it and hit report and like looked through it. And I was like, no, I'm gonna put this as like dangerous or harmful because like it
Yeah.
fucking is.
I don't understand the attraction behind those videos.
It's feeder content, man. It's like feeder fetish shit, and it's
That's
garbage.
So weird, yeah. Because the ones that I've seen are like the and it's like the shit that like comes up in my fucking like
Yep.
whatever my Instagram thing.
Yep.
Because I look at a lot of like
Food stuff.
not that,
No.
but like recipes
Yeah,
and shit.
I don't mind people like
Which-
taking a bite at the end of their recipe or,
yeah.
or doing
But
a
just-
food review. Fine, but like I saw a girl the other day. It just came across my For You page. She went to Chipotle and got like just a mounded bowl of stuff. Then she went somewhere else, like maybe like a fried chicken place or something, and got some kind of sauce that they had in. I'm not kidding, like a 20-ounce bowl,
Yeah.
and poured that on the whole thing. And I'm like, it's so messy and it's so and I'm like, I know that it's just fucking weird fetish people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? No, I still hate it.
Yeah.
I'm a kink shamer till the day I die. But still, like, but it is harming people. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
that makes me think of the Raising Cane's thing that people will get like literally like a 32-ounce cup of their sauce.
I've seen people do
And they'll
that.
just
yeah.
like, and I'm like,
Yes.
it's so fucking wasteful. It can't taste good because it's too much fucking
That may
sauce.
have been
to
the
chicken.
sauce that the girl put on. That
Oh,
may
was
that
it?
may have been what it
Yeah.
was.
But
But
which
if
and
you
hell, I
go
even
and you
found
get,
another.
like a 32-ounce cup
Yeah,
of
yeah.
fucking ranch.
Yeah. Oh,
That better
Jail.
be lasting a
Prison.
family several
Yeah.
meals over a week.
Felony.
Yeah, straight to jail. Put him in the gulag. No time for
Fucking
that.
yeah, no, I just bury him underground. No, this is,
Well, like there have been people
Ugh.
die from them because like there was some creator that ate like see how much it was. It was like a 14 pound or no 22 pounds back in July and died.
22 pounds of what?
I don't know what I don't know. I know.
Honestly, it doesn't matter.
No.
22 pounds of anything is disgusting.
it's like each one of us just having like we all have an episode. And no, hold on. Let me start
Wait,
over.
What?
Each one of us has to eat an entire rotisserie chicken
That's still only like a
No.
pound.
live.
You just unhinge your jaw and eat the whole bones and everything. No, if you click on the second link that I put on there, there's this kid on TikTok, and I want to think she's 20. Her name's Jellybean Sweets. She's got 1.5 million followers. I said that weird. 1.5 million followers on TikTok and 100,000 on Instagram. And she like, you can see the picture at the top. Those pictures are like a year apart.
Uh-huh.
And she's just put on like so like visibly put on
Yeah.
so much weight
Yeah.
because she's doing these constantly just nonstop every day. And it's just like, I know that it's just in just 1 week, she posted 26 separate mukbang videos, and in all of them, she ate large amounts of junk food.
Oh,
Did you ever see the guy that would not chew his food and he would take like disturbingly loud gulps of his food? He would just
disturbingly.
yeah.
Is that
The British guy or like English guy?
I don't know.
He was a guy from Europe, but he would like cut up a piece of steak, oddly large piece, and he would put it in his mouth, chew like once, twice, and then just go. And it was like
I would
just
be afraid I would get choked.
oh
That can't be good for
No.
your like, digestive
No.
system. Like, what is your stomach supposed to do with like a fucking hunk of twice chewed?
he
Like,
did that
meat?
with everything that he kept popping up on my For You page, and finally I had to just block him.
I block people all the time because it's just weird shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want this.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I feel bad for these people doing this. And like, sure, they're probably making money off of it, but like,
At what
you're pretty
cost?
quickly killing yourself.
Yeah. I mean, hell, it was like the dude, can't remember his name, but that did Supersize Me.
Yeah.
And that his doctor was just like, which you don't know how much of it was like fucking whatever, dramatized or whatever, but it's
Yeah.
like, you know that like if you eat fast food for every meal every day for 30 days, you're fucking like you're doing things to your body at that point.
I feel like
you know.
even with healthy food, right? If you eat like if you were just to eat kale salad for 30 days straight and nothing else, I feel like that would have some adverse effects.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not even realize what a perfect transition
No,
that
that's
is.
so funny because I was literally about to be like, I think Allie has something.
What?
I did not even realize, but there is a viral sardine fast right now.
What?
Yes.
And just talking about you can't just eat one fucking thing. It's awful.
Oh,
Also, okay. My dad worked at the aluminum company, and he was in like the really hot rooms where they had like the molten aluminum, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
In these huge like vats. And you had to wear a ton of protective clothing and stuff because like if you got molten aluminum on you, like good luck.
Yeah.
But they sweated all the time. It was roasty hot.
Oh, I bet.
He worked with a guy who ate tuna salad all the time.
Oh,
And he finally had to be like, my good bitch, your sweat stinks.
Oh,
Like, you have to eat less tuna because you smell like tuna sweat
oh.
all the time, and I hate you for it.
God, dude, there was a dude that I saw on Instagram that because apparently whatever with like weightlifter bros, they're like, oh, I can't hit my protein or some bullshit.
Of course.
And a dude literally ate like I think it was something like close to 10 pounds of tuna, like canned tuna
Oh
kind of
my
thing.
god.
And like you could just see like on his face like the last few bites that it was the fucking worst thing ever. But anyway,
10 pounds of canned tuna is so much.
I mean, dude, it was a mixing bowl that was
Yeah.
like mounded. It was really foul.
That makes me want to skin myself alive. I hate
Yep.
that. Okay.
Mhm.
So most fad diets are backed up by scientific claims, whether those are really true or not. You know, like eat less carbs and more meat, or only do a liquid diet and you can lose weight fast. You guys remember like the grapefruit diet?
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
can't live off grapefruit.
No.
I had a friend who didn't really do it as a diet, just got weird one summer and basically just ate watermelon for a summer. And I was like,
Damn.
you're gonna die, dog. Like there's no nutrients in that, man. Like
It's literally in the name.
Yeah.
It's water.
he was eating like a watermelon a day, basically. I'm like, what are you doing?
Man.
We still reference that summer a lot.
it's got to get expensive at some point. You know?
Hot watermelon summer.
Some of these diet trends gain notoriety before there's enough scientific evidence to confirm whether they're effective or even safe. And that remains the case with the internet's latest fad, the all sardine diet.
Do you guys like sardines?
No.
I've not ever had just a sardine.
If you want to, next time.
Wait, is that what you marinated that time? It was a fish. What was that?
So
Was that a
those
sardine?
are anchovies.
Anchovy, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but sardines normally they're canned.
Mhm.
But I actually have some that are pretty good.
Are anchovies
you
not
would
canned?
They might. Yeah, they probably do canned anchovies. No,
There-
well, so
there for a second, I was
most
like,
of-
do I know what fish they're talking about?
Yeah, how did you buy the anchovies?
I buy dried ones. at
Oh.
the Asian-
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
at the Asian Mart kind of thing.
Dude, I about had a breakdown.
I thought they might have been minnows, but we
I'm
call them
like-
anchovies.
I don't know.
what's happening here?
So
I was
you
afraid
have
to ask it for a second.
I was confused too. I was like, "How we get these fish, buddy?"
Hey, you don't ask a man how he gets his fish.
Ain't eating fish then. So this one is exactly what it sounds like. You eat the 10 sardines and nothing else other than water, tea, or black coffee. Some people do it for a few days, others do it for a few months. This started it got popular in 2023 with a YouTube weirdo who talks about other low carb, high protein keto diets.
Huh.
My ex got into keto and I always called it keto just to fuck with him.
Dude, that can't be good for your body.
No.
Keto stuff cannot be good for
No.
your body. When you're forcing your body out of equilibrium, that cannot be
Just
good
like
for your
people that
body.
just do like the carnivore diet. I'm like,
yeah.
that sound. Oh, the cavemen did it. The cavemen did a lot of stuff different than us, buddy.
Seriously.
Like,
Yeah.
They probably banged saber-toothed tigers.
You know what
Just 'cause
else they
were
did?
into that.
Had an appendix to filter those toxins out. And guess what?
They never brushed their teeth and they were tough. No dog, they lost their
They
teeth by the
lost-
time they were teenagers. Like,
Seriously, if they made it to teenage years.
And I can't believe I'm the one saying this, but read a book, dog. Like open up a history book or something.
okay, Larry. Okay, I did see some celebrity did a carnivore diet. It was somebody.
I prefaced it with, and I can't believe I'm the one saying this.
There was some celebrity that did a carnivore diet in like 2010 and got fucking scurvy because he wasn't eating anything with vitamin C in it.
I mean, dude, look no further than your flipping dentition to prove that you're supposed to eat a boatload of different shit.
Dentition?
Yeah, your teeth.
Okay.
Like you have teeth to tear shit, and then you have teeth to grind.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, no. There's no way that a dentist is called a
Dental
dentist.
physician.
I'm like,
Wait, you guys still call it your dentist?
Daniel, this is the second time in like a very short span of time that you have made me think that I'm having a stroke. I need you to stop doing that, big dog.
Have you ever thought that this is just my life?
It's
I make
weird.
myself
It
feel
makes
like I'm having a stroke.
it makes me feel better because Allie also has gotten kind of like confused on those last two. So
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what that word is.
Dude, well, hey, don't worry about it. I've got the Bondulance on
Perfect.
speed dial. So.
great.
Or phone number.
Yeah.
They tell this YouTube doctor bitch. I don't know if she really is a doctor.
YouTube doctor bitch.
Can
that
she
be
could-
Can that be the show title?
Yeah.
YouTube doctor bitch.
Maybe just doctor bitch. So she talks about the benefits of the diet in her videos, claiming that sardines, which are high in omega-3s, vitamin E, and calcium, can surge your ketones when eaten exclusively for 3 days.
I don't even know what ketones are.
Would rather die.
I just can't. Well, actually, I take that back. I'd eat a shit ton of the same salad, like a lot, but
There's
like,
plenty of things that I could eat just exclusively for 3 days and be fine.
Yeah.
It's not sardines.
no, I agree.
It's Chick-fil-A or
Pizza.
Taco Bell.
Pizza, tacos, pasta, mac and cheese.
Oh man.
Nudes and Company.
Oh, real quick tangent, because I forgot to tell you guys my meatball story when I cooked it at my folks' house.
You had me in the first half.
I added gelatin to the meatball mix.
Wait,
No.
You do like a teaspoon and a half, and what it does, it doesn't change the consistency of anything, and it keeps the meatballs from losing lots of moisture.
Larry does not know what gelatin is. Larry thinks you're putting Jello in it.
But it has to be lime Jello. No, just kidding.
that was good.
What was your question?
That was good.
What was your question?
Go ahead. Ask me what
Like
flavor.
No.
Ask me what flavor.
I'm just gonna let it die right there. No,
No, what was it? See, now I don't believe you.
no, because there was that whole year where I was vegan, so gelatin was one of the big things that I had to learn about to avoid. Yeah. So my thing was like, I've never thought about somebody ever possibly putting that in meatballs, and then I was like, what's the purpose? Is it like to just hold it together better? I don't know. It was just weird to me.
But dude, I will if you would like, I'd literally still have a few meatballs.
No,
left.
I'm good, man.
Okay, so-
It's weird, dude.
Really?
I'm vegan again,
man,
bro.
I
I can't
figured out
eat
really
gelatin. Sorry.
Both my parents, which neither cook much at all, so take this with a grain of salt. They said it was the best spaghetti and meatballs they've ever had.
I'm sure they also told you that you were the
freaking me out.
I thought it was weird too, but I was like, you know what? I'll
yeah.
try it.
And I'm sure
Why not?
I'm sure your parents also told you that you were the most handsome fella on the planet.
And my mom said specifically she doesn't fart on heating pads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So,
I'll vouch for your mom on that.
Yeah.
all right, sorry.
No, you're
Anywho,
good.
so-
You're good. So, searching.
I'll leave you with your sardines, and I'll take my gelatin with me.
I'm gonna go over here and return all this Jello to Kroger that I bought.
So surging your ketones means that the body goes into ketosis and sources its energy from fat instead of glucose, ultimately resulting in weight loss. She was stripped of her medical license in 2015.
No.
I
Who would've
told
known?
you.
Yes,
I
yes.
told
There's
you.
no
I
way she
didn't know
could've
She was a doctor. For real.
You could not have seen that coming. No way.
I really just skimmed this. I did not know that in advance. So that's very
Did
funny.
you see why she got it?
Oh, I'm on the other article.
Why?
Oh, okay, so it said because she violated a bevy of election laws during an ill-fated run for Senate in South Dakota.
So it didn't even have anything to do
That's
with
hilarious.
medicine.
No, she just like committed some felonies. That's all.
She just doesn't understand how to I don't know, work within the confines of law.
Yeah.
So.
Which is
Yeah.
not important at all to be practicing medicine.
Yeah.
Nah.
Morals
Nah.
on a doctor? Any of that. So some participants have gone to extreme lengths. One woman said she lost 35 pounds by eating nothing but sardines for 3 straight months.
Oh,
Bet she
Dude,
stank.
if you told me that I would have the body of a Victoria's Secret angel, if you guaranteed it, I still would not eat sardines
Bro.
only for 3 months.
I don't know. I would.
if they told you you could look like a Victoria's Secret angel,
I would love that for you, Larry.
I would too.
they're
I'll
like,
chip in and buy you some wings.
Thank you. Thank you.
oh, amazing.
Image.
All right, inputting that in Chat GPT right now. Let's go.
Larry's
So,
a tiny little bikini, but he's still got his combat boots
that's
on.
what I was gonna say. He's still got his Doc Martens on, dude, because you can't show the meat toe. Show the meat toe.
Should I generate it? I'm gonna
our-
generate it.
Our friends are here
Dude.
now. Bruce Willis eats keto, said Brandon.
Oh, nice.
And Matt Redden said the Nikocado avocado thing was crazy. That was
Oh,
a big
yeah.
mukbang guy. I can't say it other than mukbang. Fuck him. I don't care how to say it.
How come I don't
Yeah,
see
If
the
you can't mock 'em,
comments?
fuck 'em.
Fuck him. God, I wish we could have a show title that long.
Sorry, I
Blah,
can't see the
blah.
comments. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird, man. Your YouTube's falling apart over there or
I
something.
don't know what the fuck's going
Weird.
on.
Another YouTuber that tried it said that it resulted in an unfortunate bout of the runs after just 2 days.
Ugh.
Think about how oily.
Ugh.
Like,
Dude, I eat Metamucil 3 times a day.
Yes, we're well
And,
aware.
like,
Mhm.
no, I am. Yeah.
is that okay?
No, it's not.
It's,
It's not okay. It's
no, like,
illegal.
the thing is,
It's against the Geneva Convention, bro.
I'm
Like
calling the poop cops.
potty
Dude,
patrol.
I'm
I'm calling
telling you.
potty patrol.
Body Patrol. No, man, I'm telling you, like, I can't tell you how healthy it makes me feel because I'll have that and then I'll have like a meal, and so I'll get satisfied like quicker by my meal.
I'm also picturing you just eating like a spoonful of Vaseline with each meal, and you're like, I don't have to wipe; it just slides out.
No, dude, I'm telling you, my toilet paper use has been halved.
Yeah.
Barely have to sit down. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. No, but no, I'm telling you, like, it really, I just feel healthy. But the weird thing is like every morning before I like have my first deuce kind of thing, I feel like so sluggish. Yeah, I normally have like 2 or 3.
You're wild. Okay.
I love doo-dooing.
Every man loves
Like,
doing.
No, I just feel like it's just out with the old, in
Don't
with the
say
new.
this is like I have had this conversation with so many men, and I'm like, you have to get other interests than poop.
I'm not like interested in my poop. It's just it
You
makes me
are.
feel good.
You are. You all are.
I only play with the second one. So
I don't know why you're including me in a lot of this.
Experts are split on the sardine diet. Yeah, it's got some good stuff like calcium, potassium, magnesium, iron, and zinc. Can support bone health, prevent type 2 diabetes, and promote brain health. But the American Heart Association is like, eat more moderately than just this fish for 3 days.
Oh yeah,
Like, eat
dude.
some fish twice a week.
Jeez, man.
And it's also like sardines have no fiber,
Yeah.
which, like you just said, important.
Yes.
A diet based solely on sardines could lead to constipation. The way
Yikes.
sardines are canned means they're usually preserved in either salt or oil. So if they're salted, you're going to be consuming an excessive amount of sodium, which can raise your blood pressure and put strain on your kidneys.
Man.
Like it ends with just saying, just eat a well balanced diet.
Yeah. I just don't understand, like, what is the draw to like these like fad diets that it's like, I mean, do you think people actually feel good that are doing this?
No, but they just think like, oh, I need to lose a pant size in time for that wedding next weekend. So I'm going to eat sardines for 3 days. My
God.
friends would be like, I'm going to commit you. This is not, some alien has taken over your mind.
Yeah. Oh God. That sounds rough to me personally. But you know what? Each to their own. So whatever.
Man.
Larry, what do you got, dude?
Yeah. So this is very interesting. Homeboy was just trying to do his best here. A U.S. man accused of stealing an ambulance to drive to a stolen car court hearing.
Yes.
He learned his lesson, man. I'm telling you, he's rehabilitated.
It's like that one dude that, like, remember he was like driving when the judge called in, but then
on
it was
suspended
like,
license.
yeah, but then it was found out that like he didn't even know that he had a suspended license and it was a clerical error or some shit. That was a fucking mess.
I felt like we had to like redact our story like every time we talked after that.
Yeah, it
Like
was
M.
so
Night
funny,
Shyamalan
It was.
fucking directed that story.
though.
Anyway.
Yeah, right.
Wrote it, whatever. Cody Adams, already facing charges, allegedly told Oklahoma police he had merely been borrowing vehicles. Vehicle.
Gotcha.
Okay. An Oklahoma man who could not find a ride to a criminal court hearing on accusations that he had stolen a car worsened his legal peril by stealing an ambulance services truck and driving himself to the courthouse, authorities allege.
Call an Uber.
Right?
Yeah.
Bro. Anyway.
Okay, I will say Ubers are hard to come by in like Podunk Town, so that's fair. That's fair.
I feel like between stealing an ambulance and calling an ambulance to have them drop you off.
I don't think you can call an ambulance for that.
Yeah, I don't think they work.
They don't do that.
Call like DoorDash.
No, like I was saying like call. Well, this is faking an emergency, so that he may get in trouble. So,
dude, you were just digging.
yeah, I'm digging myself a hole. Yeah, I'm just gonna bail on that. Ejectocito. The bizarre case centers on Cody Adams. Let's not let all of that distract us from Cody Adams here, who was recently at a gasoline station in the community of Stillwater, asking passerby whether they would drive him to Pawnee, about 30 minutes away, so that he could attend a court hearing there, as the Oklahoma Highway Patrol tells it. Adams was due in court on charges of possessing a stolen vehicle, the state highway patrol said in a Facebook post dated 27 September. And
Is there an option? Is there an option for this dude? Because I kind of feel bad for this guy if like he legit can't get a ride to the court.
You
or
can't
to the
steal
courthouse.
an ambulance.
I would have like tried to call,
the stealing of the ambulance.
you know,
But it's like, yeah, I would think that if you called the courthouse and be like, you know what, man, like I'm doing everything in my power to get there, but I cannot find a ride. It is 30 minutes away via like car.
I don't think they care.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I get what you're saying, but the court is going to be like, you should have planned ahead.
You
Like,
shouldn't have stolen the car, the first car.
you knew this date well in advance. Like, yeah.
Man, that sucks.
Where was I? Okay, so no one can bring him. He commandeered an ambulance service supervisor's pickup that had been left running. Oh, so it was a truck. I don't think it was an actual ambulance, but it was like part of the.
Yeah, they said ambulance services truck.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That had been left running as well as unattended. People don't learn. And Adams drove it to Pawnee. The highway patrol's Preston Cox told the Oklahoma news outlet
Do you
Coco.
guys leave your car running to like run in somewhere?
Yeah, I do.
Ever?
Yeah.
Because I'll do that.
Hardly ever.
I will just do it to get pizza when literally I have to walk in and say, hey, this is my name, and they just turn around and hand me my pizza.
I will do it at Starbucks sometimes, but even then, I don't usually do it at the Starbucks by the mall because the mall's got too many shifty characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are places where I wouldn't do it, but
Yeah.
typically around
So
here,
I do it at Starbucks, but I'd leave my car in the drive-through line.
I park inside a Starbucks.
Somebody's just deserted their fucking vehicle running and gone into order.
Dude, did I tell you I was in line at Taco Bell a few weeks back, and this Taco Bell has a curb around the whole thing, like
Yeah.
you can't, it's a significant curb.
Yeah.
There was a car in front of me that's like picture like a Honda Civic style size of car.
Sure.
I guess they didn't need to be in line anymore, and they hopped the curb in like a little car,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
bet
like,
that
God,
did
you're
all
gonna drag
sorts of
the whole
noises.
bottom of
Yeah.
right.
Excuse me, sir. I think you dropped your muffler.
Oh man,
It's like,
it's
what?
bad.
Oh,
Oh,
Anyway.
man.
Oh yeah, if you click on the Facebook post, it's a truck. It's like a
Oh, okay.
covered truck.
Okay. So he ditched the truck, showed up to court, and was arrested by the highway patrol trooper as he walked in the courthouse for his hearing, according to the agency.
oh my gosh. Yeah.
So now he missed
That man does
court.
not have a plan.
Yeah,
So-
that's the main issue.
Now he's got a failure to appear because he was I don't know if he did. I guess we'll keep reading. The trooper Ryan Long, that sounds like a porn star name, accompanied Adams to his court date. By then, Long also took Adams to the jail and booked him with new charges. Adam allegedly said he had merely been borrowing the pickup. I don't think that's how it works. So
That's not how that works.
I think that's, don't think that's how it works for sure. Oh my gosh.
So the highway patrol posted saying, "Here's one you don't see every day." About the arrest. So the Facebook users flooded the highway patrol's post on Adams with comments having fun at the arrest at the men's expense. Quote, "At least he tried." I read one of the more typical comments. Yep.
Well,
That's
funny, dude.
that's
People
it.
are like, it's mean to laugh at him for trying to do right. He was in a lose-lose situation. You can't steal a car.
Yeah.
You can't steal a car to go to your stealing
stealing
cars.
cars.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I think this is one of those situations that like we'll just call him the perpetrator. That I don't think that they have been taught how to figure out like second and third order effects
No.
of things.
Yeah.
You know? It's just like, damn, I got to get to Pawnee right now. There's a truck. Well, see ya.
Well, there it is. That was easy. I'm sure this is going to affect no one, especially since this is a government vehicle.
Yeah, seriously. My God.
Or it
man.
may have been a company. Who cares? Who cares?
All right. We want to do like one more and then kick over to Untethered.
Sure.
Does that sound good with you guys? Allie, you got anything that you want to do, or you want me to take one, or?
I'll do this one real quick.
Okay.
This guy I should not laugh at this, but it's so fucking weird.
Oh, I saw. Did you pull this from last week?
Yeah.
Okay. I just saw the headline.
Yeah. This man, fucking New York Post is loading a huge ad over. Okay. A UK man accidentally stabbed himself to death while trying to separate two frozen burgers with a knife in a freakish accident that initially left cops baffled. This is how I will die a Mr. Magoo type death like this. I really will. Last week I was going to meet my mom and she got me this chopper thing at just like a cheap little thing, but it fucking works so well. It's got
Really?
like it's a little circular thing, and it's like I don't know, maybe like this helps a lot since we're an audio podcast.
Yep.
I was gonna help you describe it.
Let's say it's like a 12-ounce bowl size or so. It's got two little blades in it, and then like a pull string from the outside.
Oh, I have seen those.
That
Yeah.
thing works like you would not believe.
Really?
But it'll dice garlic, but it'll dice like onion. Like I can put like
Really?
you have to like put the onion kind of small-ish to get it in there.
Sure.
But then like
But you can like dice it up pretty well.
I'm talking like 3 pulls of the string and it's like minced.
Oh wow,
Like it's crazy.
that's great. Yeah,
But
is
I
crazy.
had used it and I had it setting out to dry
Mm-hmm.
because you're not supposed to put it in the dishwasher. And I grabbed it to move it and I wasn't looking. I was going to like fill up my Brita pitcher thing and I just went to like move that and I put those blades are sharp, dog. Sharp. And I
Oh.
sliced. That was Sunday.
Ouch, dude.
And it started gushing blood to the point where I was like, I've not ever gone to the emergency room. Is this the time?
Yeah.
Oh
Like-
man,
Is this an
Well, it looks
emergency?
like it's healing pretty well though.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. It just like it was like super sensitive, and it turns out
That's
like
a terrible place.
that's
to
the finger that I typed. I put that in the newsletter.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I
like,
read that.
couldn't think about anything else like all work week. I'd be like, tap, 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 so anyway, this is gonna be how I die, just like this man. I'm gonna
dude.
accidentally stab myself trying to cut something.
Oh.
I had a cut on the side of my, or a slice on the side of my finger.
Yes.
And like every time I'd wash my hair, I'd
Oh.
drag it and hair would get in it, kind of
Yes.
thing. Oh my god! it
And
was
that's
the
the time that
worst.
you like forget that you have like tea tree oil shampoo or
Yeah,
something, and you're like,
yeah.
cool, now I want to die every time.
Yeah.
So Barry Griffiths, age 57, died after he accidentally plunged the blade into his stomach at his home in Powys, Wales in July of last year. Why is this just now a story?
Yeah.
Fuck. He lived alone and was described as very private.
Aw.
Fuck. This is me.
This
Oh.
is like that. No, like this is like the lady that worked for like Wells
Yes.
Fargo that was dead for like 4 days.
Yeah.
And it's like you're telling me that no one called this lady just to like just
Was
hell,
it-
not even like a
Didn't that happen to someone in like a commercial freezer as well?
I'm sure it probably did, but
Maybe
I
it
don't
was
know.
just an overnight thing. Because I don't know, but yeah.
God, that'd be the worst.
Hmm.
Actually, I bet freezing to death's not too terrible. I mean, there's
Why
worse
not? It's
ways.
great.
Well, no, I mean, like there are worse ways to die for sure.
For sure. For sure.
Ugh,
Burning.
burning. That would suck.
Drowning.
Might be quicker though
You think burning would?
than freezing.
Yeah, probably. Ugh, I don't know.
Drowning. Drowning.
Both of them suck.
Drowning would
This
suck.
conversation
Yeah, this
sucks.
is terrible. So he lived alone and was described as very private. He had been dead for several days before police carried out a welfare check and found blood spattered all over his kitchen and bedroom. His phone, wallet, and computer were all untouched, and there was no sign of any disturbance inside the apartment. I don't feel like that's accurate.
Yeah, right.
Maybe no sign of well, there was a struggle too. You know what I mean? Like no sign of
Yeah.
foul play, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
Found blood spattered all through his kitchen and bedroom. That's out of the ordinary.
yeah, I think that's
normally.
not probably not
But-
normal. There was no indication that he had been assaulted. He was found lying fully clothed on his bed. They discovered the uncooked burger patties, and they figured out that he was. Everybody's done that. I can picture my dad doing this.
Yeah.
Like
Oh no,
a
absolutely.
million times.
Just trying to pry him apart.
Yep.
Yeah.
The bottom drawer of the freezer had been left open and pulled forward in a position to access food items. Sad.
Man, that does suck.
Sorry, it was less funny than I.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and he had limited use of one arm following a stroke, and he most likely died from an accident and not a suicide.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, that sucked. I'm sorry, fellas.
Yeah, dude.
I hate it. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Let me see if I can bring us back up. Nope. And let me check. Here, I'll just hate on Mazda real fast. How about that? So we covered this probably months ago about God, it might have even been last year. There's so many episodes at this point. I don't know what time is.
No.
But do you guys remember talking about BMW putting something out about like seat warmers that you were gonna have to pay like a subscription?
Yeah.
Access to it and shit. Well, Mazda actually like rolled it out for remote start functions, and basically it's getting all the backlash that you would expect.
Of course.
Mazda recently surprised customers by requiring them to sign up for a subscription in order to keep certain services. Now, notable right to repair advocate Louis Rossmann is calling out the brand. He points to several moves by Mazda as reasons for his anger toward them. However, it turns out that customers might still have a workaround. Previously, the Japanese car maker offered connected services that included several features such as remote start without the need for a subscription. At the time, the company informed customers that these services would eventually transition to a paid model. So there's two different types of remote starts that they're talking about here. One is the one that we're probably all familiar with, that it's like using your key fob to like start your car.
Yeah.
And then a different one requires the connected services so that you can use your like smartphone or something like that to start your car.
Okay. Yeah.
So cool, whatever. I feel like if you're going to be in your car, you probably have the keys to your car.
Usually.
I don't really know why you would need that other function. So what is wild is that Mazda used to offer the first option on the fob. Now it only offers the second kind, where one starts the car via phone through its connected services for a $10 monthly subscription, which comes to $120 a year. I don't feel like that's worth that.
No.
Like you might be able to get $4.99 out of me a month, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's probably only going to be during the summer, because I don't care about a cold car. What I don't want is a hot car. So they're really just going to get what, $30 out of me max. So anywho, so Rossmann points out that one individual, Brandon Rothweiler, don't like that last name, developed a workaround in 2023 to enable remote start without Mazda's subscription fees. The other, and after this is the other shit thing, is like, you have this dude that's savvy that figures out some kind of workaround. Then he gets contacted by Mazda, and they filed a DMCA takedown notice to kill that open source project. The company claimed it contained code that violated, quote, Mazda's copyright ownership and used, quote, certain Mazda information, including proprietary API information. Additionally, they argued that basically he had code that was identical to the code that was found in official apps on the App Store and Google Play Store. So basically, Mazda threw their weight around and got that shit taken down. And now it's kind of like, oh, well, okay. But yeah, so they went on to basically just talk about how you can actually take these cars or whatever, and you can get like an aftermarket remote start kit kind of thing as a different workaround kind of thing. So yeah, it's I don't know. I don't like the fact that I just feel like all of these companies are just starting to like nickel and dime us.
Yeah.
To the nth degree. It was like, hell, I was watching Netflix at my own fucking house, and it's like, hey, if you want to let somebody else watch it, you can sign up for like $7.99 or whatever. I'm like, it's my fucking account, Netflix.
Yeah, like
Get fucked, dude. You're already getting more money than I want to give you. So, but yeah. So then they gave some other examples. They had this one from BMW. Apparently, they have an adaptive suspension hardware, but if you don't pay the $27.50 per month or a $505 one-time purchase fee, then the suspension doesn't actually work.
What?
That's what I said.
God.
I was just like, I feel like we're getting to the point to where it's like, you're going to have to pay a subscription fee to use the accelerator, and then you're going to have to pay a separate one for the brake pedal.
Yeah.
It's like, no. What I do is I just put my car in neutral about like a half mile from my destination, and I just coast.
And it's gonna be to where like they tier the speed, right? So like from 0 to 30, it's 0.05 cents or whatever.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Oh, you want to actually drive the speed limit in Tennessee? That's going to be an extra $2 a mile. So, oh
Yeah.
my God. But anyway, that's all I got for that one. And yeah. So let's go ahead and tie a pretty little bow on this bad boy and kick the rest of this off to Untethered.
Yeah.
Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, root toot. Well, thank you guys so much. Brandon and Matt, once again, thank you guys for joining us live. And everybody else that is listening to this after the live stuff, thank you for listening. And we hope you enjoyed episode 317 of the Tether Radio podcast. You can shoot all of your grievances, or if you want to give us textual pats on the back or something like that, then
That
you
just
can send
sounds
all that-
worse than physical pats.
Yeah.
But
I don't want people textualizing me. Weird.
send it to tetherradio@gmail.com. That's tetherradio@gmail.com. Let's see here. We have the newsletter, tetherradio.substack.com. Allie puts that together every week. It goes out with our show notes and fun stuff that she has found over the course of the week. It is awesome, and I would recommend it to everyone. If you go to that URL, you can put in your pretty little email address, and it will come to you every Monday. So I would suggest that. But if you're a control freak and you just want to, whatever, I want to look at episode 286 right now, the show notes. Well, guess what? You can go to that URL and see it. So.
Yep.
I don't even remember what episode that was. So, anywho, we don't have any updates on the store or book club currently. Question mark.
We just a bunch of people are not done with the book, and we keep putting it off.
Yeah. So we will eventually get there, and we'll let you guys know when we do. So if you still want to pick up the book and join us, the name of the book is Chain Gang All Stars. Just Google it because I cannot pronounce the author's name. So I'm just gonna leave that there. So unless Allie wants to take a stab at it. So.
Yeah, it's Nana. Let me look.
Sorry.
Let me at least see it. Nana Kwame Ajay Bernia.
Nailed it.
I had
Yeah,
it memorized.
there you
and then
go.
I forgot.
So, yes, once again, thank you guys for joining us for right around an hour and a half for episode 317 of the Tether Radio podcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Allie.
Now I'm Larry. Question mark?
Question mark. And we thank you guys once again for tuning in. Be sure to check out the Untethered episode on Wednesday. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And until then, take it easy, friendos.
Bye.
Bye. Please clap.
Hated that.